I'm Melia here with Aravaipa Running and James Bonnett, and you've just placed third at Mogollon Monster 2016.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Yes. Thanks.
So what was it about this race that made you want to do it?
Just getting a hard rock qualifier. That's about it.
So what was your training like leading up to the race?
My training? There wasn't much training leading up to this race. I did a 30-mile run on my birthday that was August 14th. I did a couple runs leading up to that to train for that run on my birthday, and then I pretty much only ran like 20 miles a week after that, coaching cross country with the middle school and high school team I coach, and yeah, not much running, just to get here and there with them.
So what was your mindset going into the race then?
Just start slow and just be able to get to the finish. I literally started dead last when I started out of the starting gate, so I want to go as slow as possible for as long as possible. And then eventually that slow pace was just actually too slow, and it was uncomfortable. It was just getting me too fatigued and too tight, and so I just opened it up a little bit more in the second half. And yeah, that was pretty much the race strategy.
Just nice and smooth once you kind of just eased into your own pace.
Yeah, I definitely had to. I ran a huge part of why probably wouldn't have had such a pretty decent second half if Nick didn't run with me for the first half. He just kept telling me to keep slowing down, and I was like, you're right, I should go slower. And so Nick and I ran through mile, what's Pincho the second time?
70.
Not quite there. 63?
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 62, 63.
Yeah, so we ran together till about 65 miles.
Okay.
And he was falling back a couple times, and just because my pace was different than his, and I was starting to get tight that late into a run, like 60 miles into the run, yeah, my legs just couldn't do that short stride anymore, and I needed to open them up, or else I was going to tighten up, and yeah, so I just needed my muscles to move, and so my pace just ended up being a little bit faster than his, and yeah, going into Pincho, got a little bit ahead of him, and then he came back, and I waited for him at Pincho, and then he's like, you should just go, but I was like, nah, just getting a qualifier, and then we realized when we left there, we were in second.
Okay.
And then I was like, okay, well maybe we should run a little more, plus, and eventually, like, it was just the paces were different, so yeah, I had to open it up. Yeah.
Someone coming in.
So was there any other favorite parts of the course, just to wrap it up?
Favorite parts of the course? I don't know. I mean, it's cool to go through Hell's Gate and everything, different than when I run Zane Grey, just having a different feel of it. I really liked, anything up on top of the rim. That's
cool.
Always nice.
And then Hard Rock is the next big thing for you?
Well, if I can get in, we gotta see.
Awesome.
Time will tell.
Thanks so much.
All right, yeah.